Hey there, I want to follow up on the thing with Fort Harriet about the stalker. So I think I know who that person is, and you know what? The thing of what I was saying yesterday is because the last time I looked at her, she seemed to be a pro-black person. I haven't watched her in years because I haven't watched her. It's not because she was pro-black, but it seems like she kind of attacked, but not in the way she's being attacked, but kind of criticized other people's platforms that were encouraging black women to expand their options. You know, she was like criticizing their platforms, and I kind of stopped. I stopped listening to her, and because around that time I was subscribing to just really supporting black women at that time. But when I hear them talk like that, when you see what's going on this was years ago. How long ago was this? It's 2020, probably about 6 years ago. And when you can clearly see the bashing and everything that's going on, and you go against a platform that encourages black women to expand their options, I just didn't listen to her after that. Even though I felt like she was a good speaker, she was a great orator. Seemed like to me, it was something was I didn't care for encouraging at that time. Feel like she was encouraging black women to stay with a group of people that is clearly not working out. I don't care if you share the same complexion. You call yourself black, white, brother, sis. I ain't never called no other black person brother or sis. I just never done it. And that just seems to be how she saw things. She seemed to have a very Black Lives Matter kind of personality back then. And I just could not get into her content. I don't know what she's talking about these days. These days, I don't like she's supporting. It's like she's, I don't know. I don't listen to it. I have to go and listen to her videos as of like the last year. I really don't know. But I want to say this. Regardless, I did say that women like that tend to be so to tend to champion for black men are the main ones that seem to get some of the worst treatment from the manosphere. You know, it just really seems like it's the worst. I realized that was a person who promoted expanding their options, but it's like her level of stalking is the same. Like these people who are champions for black women, they got stalked just as badly as she did. I can see, even though it wasn't right what they did to her, I can see why, even though I definitely don't agree with it. I can see why, because the things that she was saying was above their best interest, because to them, their best interest is to continue to siphon off your energy, off of other black women's energy. That was their best interest. But this woman was a champion. I don't know if she still is, but she was. Some people say she still is. I just haven't watched her in years, so I don't know. But she's still getting attacked the same way. But the point I'm making, because I don't want to stay on that too long, is that these people attack black women. So regardless of whether, I don't feel sorry for her because she pro-black man anyway. But the point is that these men just attack black women, period, though. It ain't about her. They attack black women. And there's a system that allows it to happen. And if black women continue to feel like they're powerless against a machine that wants them completely dead, they want their consciousness so low that they are no longer, they're pushing black women out of existence. I don't know if people get that. And if people keep feeling like they have no power against this, then you're just not going to exist anymore. I mean, they're pushing you out of existence. They're not just trying to kill you. They're killing you. They're killing black women spiritually. They are literally want to kill black women spiritually. The universe is already, in the universe, in the ethers, black women are worthless. That's all in the ethers, that black women are worthless. Because this is what continues to be pushed out into the ethers. And so in the ethers, in the universe, black women are, in the United States of America, black women are completely worthless. That's just what, I'm not saying that. That's what's in the universe. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. And what I was saying is that they got rid of Cynthia G because they want to call it hate speech. I know that it was other reasons to get rid of her, because they chose a video from 2 years ago to decide to say hate speech. By the way, they've done this to other YouTubers too that don't even speak like Cynthia G. They did the same thing to them. So really, they picking on YouTubers, honestly. They picking on certain people. But I want to say that the point is that they choose to get something from her to call it hate speech, to choose a video and get rid of her because of her hate speech or whatever they want to say it was. But then they sit back and don't use the same policy for these men who are stalking black women and who are terrorizing, who are cyberbullying black women. That's what I was saying. Because I'm not, I have my own load to carry. But the problem is that I'm not trying to carry somebody else's load. Like, if she's going through what she's going through, okay, well, yeah, will people speak up for her? Well, she probably does, but I'm going to say this. And the stuff that I was going through with the last 2 years was pretty terrible, and I had to carry my stuff on my own. So I'm not trying to carry her load because I had to carry mine on my own. Nobody was going to carry it for me. So, but the point I'm saying is, this is an attack, has always been an attack on black women. This person that I believe it is, I don't want to call his name because if I'm wrong, I don't want that name all over my page. But the person who I think it is has terrorized black women over the internet for a long time, especially YouTube. And I believe this is the same person that somebody told me it was Sophia Nelson, the person I was talking about, who said that she wanted to sue YouTube. I think it was in 2017 when she got together with Crystal Carrison and Simone 5-6 to start a campaign for protecting black women and girls. And I couldn't think of her name, but somebody told me it was Sophia Nelson, okay? Sophia Nelson, I don't think she's too much around YouTube, but I forgot what she does. I don't know if she's a lawyer or what she does. I forgot. She's somewhere in that kind of arena, though, and she's part of a sorority. I believe she's an AKA. I believe a lot why she didn't go through what she didn't go forward with the stuff with YouTube and talking about how these black men on YouTube were really terrorizing black women, and a lot of black women are dying, and young girls, some bad things happening to young girls and black women is because of the influence that they are putting out over the internet. I don't care if it's the internet. I don't care if it's people. They create realities, because you don't know, when you put stuff into the ethers, you are creating realities. It's not just the internet. You do create realities because somebody else is listening to that, and they take action on the stuff that you say behind your camera that you might not do, but somebody else gonna do it, like they did Asia McGowan. The person who killed Asia McGowan was a follower of Sergeant Willie Peake, who was really the godfather of the YouTube bashing of black women. He was before Tommy Sotomayor. He's the godfather of the YouTube bashing of black women. Okay? And this person that killed Asia McGowan was somebody who was a big follower of Sergeant Willie Peake. And that's the point I'm making right there. Is that this is the same guy that years ago was stalking Sophia Nelson. Now, do you know how powerful this woman probably is? At that time was, and this man was able to get away with stalking her like that. And she had all these sources, these resources. She had a lot of resources. And the system still allow her to get stalked like that by him? That means that this system is not protecting black women. It's beyond YouTube. For YouTube to allow it to happen, that means there's a bigger system that's over YouTube that is wanting to literally kill black women, not only physically, but even in the astral. Spiritually, they want to kill so-called the women that identify as black women. They want to kill them, period. They want to they don't want no rise of consciousness, because it's the black women that they get themselves together. That's what's going to do it. That's what they don't want. And who is the system? I don't know. People keep thinking it's the white man, and that's why they go wrong. Oh, you pro-black woman, but you don't know that who you are rooting for, not pro-black women, pro-black. I don't mean pro-black, but you better be careful being pro-black women too, because there's a lot of women that back up the manosphere. So you really shouldn't be pro-black women either. Because they are the machine that keep other black women down more than men. A lot of black women are the machine that keep other black women down. More than anybody else, more than white people, more than black men. The other black women are the machine that holds down other black women. They're the main machine that does it. So they want to make sure other ones that look like them no longer exist. That's what a lot of other black women are working hard at that. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. For him to get away with it means that there's a system that wants to destroy black women physically and spiritually. There is a system. I'm talking about literally take them off of existence. Literally in, I mean, I don't want to go into ways of, I know people don't want to believe that anything can be done, and I don't want to go into what can be done. I just don't want to go into that because that means there's no spirit around. I already know the people, somebody looked at The Color Purple, the movie The Color Purple, and she talked about at least the other Color Purple had spirit in it. This new Color Purple was good, but she said it didn't have no spirit. There's no spirit when listen. When the other group of people are so powerful that they just allow to push you out of existence and there's nothing you can do about it, that means there's no spirit left. There is no spirit left at all. It's done. That means like black women have become a black hole, and pretty much they're not going to be anymore. They're going to be no longer. I gotta go though. I don't want to get into what so some black women can do about it, because I don't know if that would do any good to get into that. I just don't know if it'd do any good to get into it. Anyway, that's it. I'll talk later.